In the previous programme, we discussed how a sense of purpose is a key factor in ageing well. We looked at the 3 negative qualities of greed, weakness and anger that are prevalent in the world, as well as the 3 positive qualities of wisdom, compassion and courage. These 6 qualities are probably in all of us to some degree. At the end of the last programme, we focused on one of the positive qualities on which to base an intention. In this final programme of the series, we're going to see how to complete a statement of intention that empowers us now and in later life.
We need a strong intention so that we can live a fulfilled life regardless of the challenges of aging. A statement of intent expresses what we want for our life and how we want to be. So, how might courage, for example, benefit your life in the face of mortality? What do you want courage to bring into your life? Creativity, connection, self-esteem, joy, resilience. It can be hard to choose the right words, but as we saw in the last program, words can focus our thoughts. Words have power. The invitation is to choose 3 virtues that you want in your life now as you grow older.
An intention says something about who you want to be and what you want to manifest in your life. The intention is going to be most powerful and effective if it not only helps you personally, but also supports others. As we saw in earlier programs, we're more than independent and separate individuals. Our well-being is interconnected with all of those around us, as well as our environment. Mature adults that make an intention for themselves and for others are crucial for a healthy and well-balanced community.
In indigenous cultures, the main function of the elder was to guard the stories and the values of the tribe. They were trusted not because they were older, but because they had a broad perspective on life and they knew their purpose. Today we have no tribe. There are many olders, but there are few elders. Our stories and values come from multiple cultures. In a rapidly changing environment, many younger people feel disconnected and live with huge anxiety about the future. What can we, who have a holistic perspective, offer them? How could our intention benefit people in the community?
As an elder, we don't need to fix others. We don't have to advise or tell people how to do things. As elders, we can exhibit the qualities that we want to see. We can model a way of being to those around us, even in challenging circumstances. For instance, lying in a hospital bed, we can respond to others from the negative or the positive side of ourselves. We can bring a quality that inspires others. Choose 2 qualities that you would like to see in those around you, in your community or in the wider world.
So, can some of the qualities that you've noted in your journal be incorporated into words that state what you want for yourself and others? Intention creates our reality. So it's worth taking the time to work out how we want our world to be. This is no easy task, and it may take a few days or even weeks to hone a statement that is perfect for you. The important thing is to make a start and to write some words about how you want to be now and in the future.
You might feel your first draft statement is a bit pretentious or even simplistic. But look, Don't let your inner critic undermine the process. Keep at it. Just keep at it. Once it's written down, then you can add to it or adapt it. You can rip it up. You can start again. It's a bit like a painter making a work of art. Their initial sketches may not resemble the finished masterpiece. And it's the same for us. It may be a long journey of self-discovery, or it may come very easily.
It took one person several weeks of refining and editing to come up with this simple statement. My life intention is to be courageous and open, so that I can bring healing and joy to myself and others. It's not particularly clever or insightful, but they edited and refined the intention until the words felt right for them. They created a sense of direction for themselves and a conscious purpose for their life. So, if intention determines outcome, how do you want this part of the journey to be? It's best to keep the intention to 1 or 2 sentences, between 10 and 30 words that really work for you. Don't forget that the intention isn't just about your life now, but about how you want to be in the unforeseeable future. Take another look at the words you've written and see if you want to make changes.
Once you have a first draft written down, it's best to leave the statement in a place where you will see it every day, on your desk or in the kitchen or by your computer. It doesn't matter if it's not finished or if it's not quite right. Over time, you will see if the statement works for you. And you can keep changing it and tweaking it until it fits you like a glove. And once you're happy with the statement, it's good to memorize the precise words so that you can easily recall the intention when you need it.
As we saw in Program 3, we live in an ageist culture where young people are generally seen as good and the old as seen as bad. Most of us have internalized some of these ageist beliefs so that we think we have less value than younger generations. But from a holistic perspective, all life is precious. If we are to make the most of our days, we need to dig deep and embed our intention firmly into our being. It may take some patience and resolve, but if we keep at it, we will have a valuable treasure and a powerful tool. But we need to put the effort in now.
We know who we are and what we stand for. We're not perfect, but with all our faults and imperfections, we have a crucial role to play. We may struggle with passwords and updating apps, but we're conscious of the preciousness of life on this planet and the fact that it is interdependent. We may not be initiated or qualified, but with a clear intention, we can, if we choose, be elders in our communities.